Let's focus in on what we have on Bitcoin. Bitcoin in the overnight pushing to about 67,500, just a little away from its key resistance level. It's getting pushed back down today, but nonetheless, I'm continuing to think that yesterday's green day on Bitcoin coincided with a green day in the stock market. So,
wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoin Zella, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoin Zella offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoin Zella. Subscribe now. In this video, Gareth will share his insights on Bitcoin's dance with resistance and support levels. Will it break through or take a dive? Let's join Gareth in this interview about these topics and more.
let's watch these next earnings over the next couple days. If the stock market starts to tank, I got to believe that we might see Bitcoin come back down. But ultimately, as a technician, right, no bias, just looking purely at the chart, we know that we have our support level down here, right in here, and our resistance level right here. That's what you're following. Which way does it go? We don't know yet. No one knows yet. All I know is that this is a confirmed resistance. This is a confirmed support. That's all as a trader I know. My job is to watch to see which way it confirms, and then my guess is you get a big move. If you confirm above, I think not only do you hit the all-time highs of 74, but you probably go even higher. If you confirm to the downside, you guys know my level, 52,000 to 49,000. This zone right in here, which basically coordinates with this and the high from the spot ETF, that again would be your downside level. So we know our levels. We just have to be patient here. I know no one likes to be patient. We always want the move now, but sometimes charts just need to figure themselves out. They have to find out which way it's going to go. It's waiting on more information itself, just like we're waiting on more information for our informational decisions. All right. Take a look at Solana here. I wanted to cover Solana. Solana went right to the level I told you guys about a while back. This is actually where in Smart Money Crypto we ended up buying. We ended up making a nice chunk of change very, very quickly on this. I was ready for that, reacted, put out the trade signal to members, and they crushed it right there. It's now moved up here. This is your resistance zone right up here. Very obvious. Look at the level here, the level here, the level here, and the breakdown confirmed. This means this is a confirmed resistance. For me, if it gets up into this range, that might be a shortable level on Solana. On the downside, if it breaks this area here, you actually have quite a bit of downside. My guess is you're probably heading to about the $100 even number on Solana right there.
After a week of losses, U.S. Bitcoin ETF rebounded last Friday, adding 900 Bitcoins, worth $59.7 million. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, is close to holding 300,000 Bitcoins, with a current total of 304,970.43 BTC. U.S. Bitcoin ETF had a tough week, with $319.1 million in outflows. On Friday, they gained $59.7 million, coinciding with the April 19 halving event. GBTC's holdings decreased by 1,428.66 Bitcoins since last Friday. BlackRock's IBIT is catching up to GBTC, now holding 273,596.44 Bitcoins. IBIT and GBTC together control 578,566.87 Bitcoins, 2.93% of all Bitcoins in circulation. The top three funds, including GBTC and IBIT, hold 229,300.57 Bitcoins. Despite losses, Friday's gains hint at a possible market recovery. 6 other spot BTC ETF are also growing their Bitcoin reserves. The BTC investment landscape is expanding, with new international products on the horizon. ARK Invest, led by Cathie Wood, predicts a potential 3,000% increase in Bitcoin's value over the next year, following the recent halving event. Yacine Mendra, ARK's digital assets director, notes the halving's effect on Bitcoin's inflation rate, now lower than gold's, setting the stage for a possible price surge.
Each and every day, but let's flip over to gold now. Gold continuing to decline. No surprise here. I guided you in these game plans. I've given you, again, pretty much every signal with, again, if you look at, by the way, if you look at the calls that I make in these based on the charts and what they're telling me, and I just translate it to you and tell you what the charts are saying, it really is about 75% success rate. It's pretty darn cool to see that. And here was another great example of this. There's your topping tail. There's your big reversal. I wish we were still down here, to be honest, because I just want to get to a point where I can start buying gold again. It's just not there yet. So I got to be patient. Again, the level here for me, 2,200 right there. That'll be my first accumulation zone, and I'll accumulate all the way down to about 2,100 right in here, right? So you have all this area over here, this consolidation zone right here. But again, this is my area where I'll probably buy a little, buy a little, buy a little, buy a little, all the way down into that range. Don't know if it'll go as low as the low, but nonetheless, just accumulate my accumulation zone. And as I say, guys, I'm just telling you guys what I will look to do. Everyone has to make their own decisions based on their financial situation. Okay, next up, same thing with silver. Big drop yesterday on silver. I have my zones already picked out, $25 to $26 right in here, right? So again, I believe, yeah, there's a level right here. I don't have it on the chart right now, but right between technically 25 to 26 is the zone. I will be looking to accumulate silver if we get down to that little level there. Next up, we have oil. Now, oil's an interesting one. Oil's an interesting one because, yes, we are on a confirmed support level, but are you starting to make a bear flag? So this changes things a little bit because a confirmed level, the obvious move should be up. And we did get a bounce all the way back up here when Israel sent the bombs back to Iran for that quick little bit before we realized it wasn't that major of an attack. But now we're making a bear flag. So the probabilities are now starting to shift to about a 50-50, right? So 50-50 of a potential breakdown versus a bounce to the upside. Now that's, again, it's a crapshoot. It literally is a crapshoot at this point. But as a technician, I need to know that. We need to know that because, again, if we were playing for a bounce on this, then we have to say, wait a minute, now it's not a slam dunk. It's more of a gamble. Maybe we need to exit that position on the long side. Now, I'm not long oil, in fact, but nonetheless, if you were, you'd have to recognize that based on the change in pattern formation. Next up, natural gas. Natural gas ran right into the key resistance. Take a look at this. Here's your pivot high right to here and right to here. It is pulling back just a little bit, but I still favor, honestly, I still think we go up to this 220 to 225 level before we get any major pullbacks in natural gas. Speaking of big breakouts, there's two final charts I want to show you. One of my favorites right here, this is corn. And this is something, by the way, I have a commodity service, Smart Money Commodities and Miners. And this is a play that we actually have in the service based on a breakout. And I want to show you this, guys. Take a look if we draw a trend line right in here and look at what's probably happening. So I love finding commodities that are beaten down still. Because again, the best way to solve a low price in a commodity is a low price, meaning that less people are planting corn because it's so low they can't get a lot of money for it, and therefore scarcity starts to take back over. It drives the price back up. But look at the V bottom and like the handle, right? Classic cup and handle pattern. Are we starting to get a breakout here? It's unconfirmed, but it is on my radar. And then in our Smart Money Commodity service, we have that. Another one we have, and I love this. This is just crushing it right now. This is a chart of wheat. Wheat also at the low end of the chart. But look at the wedge pattern and look at the breakout. We broke out. We retraced the scene of the crime. In the commodity service, Smart Money Commodities, we bought right here, already in the money right there. This is just letting the charts speak to us. And that's really all it is, guys. It's shutting off what's in here, shutting off what's in here, and really my gut, wherever, my gut, shutting off your gut, oh, in my gut, I really think no, that's BS. All right, that's just being honest, guys. No one cares. The market doesn't care what's in your gut. It's about what the charts are saying, and that's the key.
XRP's value has increased by 2.5% in 24 hours, reaching $0.551, influenced by Ripple's challenge to the SEC's $2 billion penalty proposal. Ripple has filed a brief opposing the SEC's penalty, aiming to lower it to $10 million. Ripple claims no unjust gains, citing a similar case, LVRI, and arguing for a lesser fine. XRP's rise is partly due to a shift in the crypto market's capital, with a notable 25% increase against Bitcoin recently. A spike in whale investors holding XRP suggests a positive market outlook. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.